Good afternoon, I'm David Reimer at TexasStormChasers.com. This video is recorded at 12 p.m. on Wednesday, April the 11th, 2012. The purpose of this video is to go ahead and start getting some awareness levels up on the potential for severe weather over the next few days. With that in mind, let's go ahead and review our severe weather risk for the upcoming few days. Each of the following graphics will be the severe weather outlooks. Pretty much this is not the probability table, this is just the overall risk. With that in mind, this is the convective outlook for today, April the 11th, 2012. The Storm Prediction Center has a standard slight risk in effect from the Permian Basin in southwest Texas all the way up through the Texas Panhandle, then up through Colorado. The primary severe weather risk today is going to be large hail, damaging winds, excessive lightning, flash flooding, especially in urban areas, and the potential for one or two brief tornadoes. The most likely areas to see severe weather this afternoon will be in the Texas Panhandle, but we're still at a standard risk. That said, if one of these little supercells decides to move into Amarillo, which is certainly possible, it's probably going to be dumping some pretty big hail, so keep that in mind if you live up in the Texas Panhandle, that there could be some pretty decent hailstorms today. On Thursday, April the 12th, 2012, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a standard risk of severe weather from the Permian Basin in West Texas all the way through the eastern Texas Panhandle, northwest Texas, and the extreme western portions of North Texas. In addition, western Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Panhandle, and much of western Kansas ahead of the dry line is included in the standard risk of severe weather. The primary severe weather risk tomorrow will be very large hail, damaging winds, and a few tornadoes. The highest tornado threat is expected to be in southwest Kansas and northwest Oklahoma. This is the severe weather outlook for Friday, April the 13th. The Storm Prediction Center has already issued a standard risk of severe weather for much of Oklahoma, Kansas, and the extreme northwestern portions of Texas. At the moment, the Storm Prediction Center is elected to keep the risk at the standard slight risk. However, I do expect this risk to be upgraded in future outlooks. Unlike today and Thursday, the tornado potential will increase on Friday, especially across Oklahoma and Kansas. The potential threats for Friday will be very large hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes. I did not say just a few tornadoes, I said tornadoes, so we've kind of beefed that wording up a bit. Based on current model projections, it appears we may be dealing with a lid or an inversion layer, otherwise known as a cap, on Friday, which will help limit the overall coverage of thunderstorm activity across Texas. That said, any storms that do fire in Texas will likely be severe, with all modes of severe weather possible. Finally, here's the day we're really becoming concerned about. This is the severe weather outlook for Saturday, April the 14th. The Storm Prediction Center has already issued an elevated risk of severe weather for North Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, western Missouri, southeast Nebraska, and extreme southwestern Iowa. At this time, ingredients appear to be coming together to support the possibility of a tornado outbreak on Saturday. Many of you probably just kind of freaked out a little. Let me go ahead and take this opportunity to say, don't freak out. The only reason I say tornado outbreak is because it could very well happen. There's no reason to be scared. There's no reason to be concerned. Simply have a severe weather plan ready. If you don't have a plan, head on over to TexasStormChasers.com. We have an excellent blog article up on how you can make a severe weather safety plan. Just have a way to receive weather warnings on Saturday, and you'll be fine. I mean, there's no reason to be scared. Remember, even a large tornado a mile wide is small compared to the size of a county or a town, and the probability of you getting hit by one is small. That said, Saturday is taking the look of a fairly serious severe weather day, so please take the opportunity now to make a severe weather safety plan, and we'll definitely be keeping you up to date. Connor McCrory and myself will be out chasing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and possibly Sunday, while Chelsea Burnett, Jenny Brown, Ryan Sheff, and John Bergdorf handle the Facebook and Twitter pages, posting severe weather information as needed. So with that said, be sure to have a way to receive weather warnings over the next few days, especially Saturday, not just through us, but through the National Weather Service. There are several smartphone apps available that give you up-to-date weather information the moment a product is issued for your location. Have a NOAA All Hazards Weather Radio, and monitor your local TV stations. We have several major events in North Texas on Saturday, including the NASCAR race at the Texas Motor Speedway. Current guidance suggests the severe weather threat for the DFW Metroplex will be Saturday evening into Sunday morning, and that does include the possibility of all modes of severe weather. So go ahead and make sure you have a plan ready and stay tuned at TexasStormChasers.com.